Pan-Africanism is not a joke. It's about, why do they call it Pan-African? Pan-Africanism is a serious something that nobody should joke with it. If I see some people who call themselves Pan-Africans and I see them doing things that are destroying Africans' mentality, that are even making Africans to divide more, I hate it so much. Why? Because I feel like these people are destroying something that is not to be played with. Pan-Africanism is not something that you could use and play with it. Come on. That's a bullshit. You insult the whole Africa when you play with Pan-Africanism. This is something that is very serious. Nobody should use it to be popular. Because you want to be popular, let me become Pan-African. Because I want to be famous, let me become Pan-African. Because I want money, let me become Pan-African. Comment, there is no money in Pan-Africanism. There is no fame in Pan-Africanism. The only thing that we have in Pan-Africanism is seriousness. Fight for your peoples, my brother, for free. Free of charge. Stand for your peoples, free of charge. Nobody should pay you. You should not expect any money. Don't expect fame. Don't expect popularity in Pan-Africanism because it's not there. We don't need it. It's not there, my brothers and sisters. And these days, I'm seeing so many people becoming Pan-Africans. What are they looking for? Fame, popularity, and making money on social media. People who knows me from the beginning, if it is about to make money on social media, then I will stop using social media because I have a problem with Facebook, I think, more than 4 times. How many of my pages were blocked? But I don't still care because I'm not here for money. I'm not here for fame. Pan-Africanism is not something that we will use it to be fame. Use comedian to become fame. Use musical things to become fame. You can use so many things, dramatic things to become fame and popular and make money on social media. There are so many things. But not Pan-Africanism because it's not something that we should use it and insult ourselves. We have our enemies watching us everywhere, all over. There are so many people who call themselves Pan-Africans and they were popular in Africa. Today, where are they? I want to remind you Africans to think by yourself and point them out by yourselves. I will not point any Pan-Africans, any fake Pan-African here. But this warning is going to everyone out there who call themselves Pan-Africans. It's not going to African citizens, normal African citizens, but it's going to Africans who call themselves Pan-Africans. They are fighting for Africa. Who call themselves, they are standing for Africa. This message is going to them. And they must take it seriously. There are so many of them who call themselves Pan-Africans. They were shouting on media. They were shouting everywhere. Where are they today? There are some people who were even appointed in government. Where are they today? And they said they were Pan-Africans, fighting for Africa. Where are they today? All of them keep quiet. Why do they keep quiet? What do they give them? What do they get? If it is about money, then I, Pandi, will not be sitting here talking to you. If it is about money, why will I sit here and talk? If I am fighting for Africa because of money, then by right now I'm a millionaire now. Why will I fight? Why will I sit here and waste my time? When there are so many chances to get millions and stop fighting for Africa. When they try always to bribe. If it is about fame or popularity, I will stop it now. I will become a musician. Or I become a comedian. But it's not about fame. It's not about money, my brothers and sisters. My mother, my father, the beginning of this Pan-Africanism, they all tell me to stop it. Because they were not happy about it. That was the beginning of my Pan-Africanism. When many people think like I will be locked up in Europe or I may be arrested. And my parents were so afraid the way I spoke to white people that I may be arrested. And they said I should stop doing this. I should try to become a musician or comedian. But this is what I tell my parents. If I would be locked up by fighting for Africa, then I am ready for it. If it is a crime to fight for Africa, then I am ready to commit that crime every day. And I thank God that my parents later on understand that our son is not taking this easy. And our son is not using this to be popular or fame. Our son put this in his mind and nobody can remove it. And let's give him support and prayer. I thank God when my parents finally accepted it. Tell me that our prayer is with you. As far as you are fighting for the continent of Africa, our prayers will always remain with you. We will always pray for you. Whatever you put your hands in, may God make it work for you. And I accept those prayers from my parents. So I am not here to fight for Africa because I want to be famous. Because if I want to be famous, I am not so. I will disobey my parents or try to force them to accept me like this. But I knew fighting for Africa is a risk nowadays. I knew fighting for Africa is a crime in the eyes of our enemies. But I was live on TikTok, I think last weekend, when there are so many white people who reported my life and my life was blocked. Live on TikTok. Why? Because I touch a topic that they don't like. After telling them the truth. And after telling so many of my fellow black Africans the truth. That we kill our great peoples by ourselves. I will repeat it again. Because I didn't finish that topic. And they started reporting my life on TikTok. Reported till TikTok suspended me for 4 days. I was not worried. Because I knew these are things that we will face. And we must accept these challenges and move on. Those are small, little challenges that we see. We see so many big challenges that almost nearly even took our lives, and we still don't give up. So by blocking our social media or reporting our social medias to block us, those are little challenges that we see as a normal thing. Those are even jokes to us. Those are jokes to me. Because I nearly lose my life on this journey. And it never made me to give up. And I will still keep on pushing. You know, after seeing so many black Africans who joined hands with my ex-wife, I think you all know that I first get married and I divorced. I am saying this to give you an example of black people's disunity and black people's self-hatred and black people's how black people kill their great peoples by themselves, and later on they say, oh, our hero is gone. Because it doesn't disturb me. And it doesn't move me. And it can never move me. Come on. I see so many Africans who join my ex-wife, telling my ex-wife that I think you should report this man to police and police will lock him up. You should say that he took knife on you. He wanted to tear you with knife. He wanted to, he wanted to murder you. They say so many things. My own fellow black people joining my ex-wife, who was a white woman. After she was not succeed to destroy me. After me sending her out from my house. After me sending my ex-wife out from my house because she came to destroy me. She was not there to love me. And white people think they could just send a woman to destroy MAICA. And after that, after me sending my ex-wife outside, away from my home, what happened next? My fellow black peoples who hate me for no reason, who I didn't even know them. I will not even say my fellow black peoples. Let me not accuse all black peoples, but my fellow Gambians. Do you know that? My fellow Gambians. Where they are busy recruiting a WhatsApp group with the woman, trying to give fake plans to the woman, and report him, go to Italy, report him to the Italian police, and they will arrest him. Tell them that he took a knife on you. He wanted to kill you. He wanted to do this. He wanted to do that. The woman was on Italy in May, this year, this 2024 May. She was in Italy. What all she wants is to report me and destroy me completely. And there were my fellow black peoples behind her, giving her support, how to destroy me. What do I do to them? Those my fellow Gambians who were behind my ex-wife. What do I do to them? Nothing. What do they gain by helping that white woman to destroy Pandi MAICA? What do they gain? Nothing. But they just want to see that I am down totally. My fellow Gambians, youths, not all of them, but people will understand. After recruiting with my ex-wife, giving her plans, and she started first going to media saying that I took knife on her, and there are some white people who there are some white women who were telling her that, why don't you go to the police if he really took knife on you? I was not worried. My brother, whatever you want to do in this life, do it with good heart and with good faith, and God will always be by your side. And you will be strong like nobody. I kept my mind down. May 2024, she was in Italy here. And she was having this communication with some Gambians who were pushing her to report me to the police, so that police will arrest me. But I think something is because she know me. She know who am I. It's not like she don't know me. She know Pandi MAICA, and she know who is Pandi MAICA. Nobody fuck with Pandi MAICA. You don't just come and romp it with Pandi MAICA. She knows that. So the Gambians who are pushing her don't know me, but she knows me. When she came to Italy, she refused to go to the police. She knows that if I did it, maybe I will end up putting myself in trouble. Because this boy, I can't trouble him. It's not possible. Because she knows me, I stayed with her for almost 2 years. So she knows who am I. So she refused. But what did she do? She have another plan. She was in Italy. She was not the place where she goes. She was not even far from me. And after people started sending me things, that this is what your wife was planning. Your wife is in Italy. We saw her here. And people even started sending me videos. Your ex-wife, this is what she was planning. This is what she is planning. Her fellow white women were the people who were monitoring her and giving me information about her, what she is planning and what she want to do. And with which kind of people she was planning those kind of evil things against me were my fellow Gambians. A lot of them were my fellow Gambians who were supporting her, pushing her, praising her, trying to please her. To destroy who? Pandi MAICA. Are they forgetting that this is Pandi MAICA? This is not someone who could be destroyed easily. I'm an African. I'm not a white man. I'm a proud-born African who believes in his culture, who believes in his forefathers. And nobody destroy me like that. Before you destroy me, you must destroy all the ancestors of Africa. Then you can destroy me. And their plan failed. At the end of the day, the woman go back to Germany. I was watching all the movement. That example is to show you that the hatred among ourselves is too much. I will not hate my fellow black. Why? No matter. I always say that, and I swear to God, I take an oath for that. I will never hate a black man. Why will I never hate a black man no matter what they did to me? Even those who join my ex-wives to destroy me, I will never hate them. Why? Because I am not ready to show my enemies that we can never unite. I don't want my enemies, African enemies, to look down on us because we cannot unite, because we hate each other. I don't want the West and the Arabs to see that Africans can never be united, so let's go and destroy them more and more. I want them to see that we can unite and we love each other. And we will fight for each other. And if you touch one African, you touch the whole Africa. This is what I want white people to see. This is what I want them to know about black peoples. That if you touch one black man, then you touch the whole black hood. Not like if you touch Nigerians, then Gambians don't care. If you touch Gambian, then Nigerians don't care. No, if you touch Nigeria, then you touch one Nigerian, you touch the whole Africa. You touch one Gambian, you touch the whole Africa. You touch one Senegalese, you touch the whole Africa. You touch one Ghanaian, you touch the whole Africa. This is what I'm trying to improve. The unity of Africa will stand when we stop the self-hatred. When we stop hating each other for no reason. Even if there is a reason, remember, we have a mission. It's not a mission for me, but a mission for all of us. We have a mission to complete all of us Africans. Not only Pandi MAICA, not only people who call themselves Pan-Africans, but for all of us. Because the moment we see the mission as our own mission, no matter anywhere you are a Pan-African as far as you are an African. Don't think like you are not a Pan-African. You are a Pan-African. Because the moment you clean up your mindset and say that from today, I will keep on loving my fellow black Africans no matter anywhere they came from. As far as they are Africans, I will keep on loving them like the same way I love myself. The moment you do this, you are already a Pan-African. And you have already done a big job. And this is how all of us have to think. It has been a long time. You have not seen me in life. Thank God. I have not gone to prison. I was not bribed to keep quiet. Not like I feel afraid to keep quiet. No. I thank God for that. It was a progressive something that made me a little bit silence. It was something good that made me to keep a little bit silence. Yeah, after my wife get pregnant, I will explain it. I will use this opportunity to explain it to people. After when my wife get pregnant, then I reduce my social media activities. Because I have to, give a helping hand to my wife sometimes. And I'm working also, so I don't have much time. I try to reduce the things in my brain to make sure that I focus till my wife deliver. Although my wife didn't deliver, but I think we are in the last month. So I'm asking prayer from everyone out there to pray for my wife to deliver safely, this is what I always pray for, to have a son who will represent me, to have a son who will replace me, to have a son who I will train to become himself as an African, to have a son who will replace me so that my legacy will not go down. And my prayers, God finally answer my prayers and give me a son. And I promise that this son is for Africa. It's not for me, but it's for Africa. And I will finally give this son to Africa. He will be there for Africa. Always. And he will stand for Africa. No matter what. No matter what. I give my son to Africa. So I'm asking everyone for your prayers so that my wife will deliver safely. Because this month she will deliver. This is the last month and I have a little bit chance to start my activities on media again. And I thank God that nothing happened to her till today. And I will still keep on praying to God. Because God do a big favor for me when I was always praying to have a son who will represent me. A son who I will promise Africa that this is African son, but not Pandi MAICA son, but African son. The whole Africa. It's a son for the all Africans. All the Africa. So it's not a son for only Pandi MAICA, but a son that is represented as the son of Africa. And I promise that he will be there to fight for Africa, no matter what. And I promise I will teach him all the ways of his father and to stand where his father will stop. So that to pick up where his father, wherever his father stopped. so that it will still continue from generation to generation. That's what I want. And that's my own ambition. And that's my own intention towards Africa. I don't want my son to become someone who will be out there doing something because, okay, my father fight for Africa. No, he have to stop. He have to start where his father stopped, and he have to be like his father. He have to fight for Africa. He have to fight for himself, fight for his peoples. Because that's what his father wants. And I see all your prayers, my brothers and sisters. And may God bless all of you. Yeah, that was the main reason I was not doing my activities as it's supposed to be. Many people, although get a little bit confused, they call me. I told them, no, I reduced the activities. But many people didn't know why I reduced the activities. Many people will see me once and say, oh bro, we miss you. It has been a long time. Where have you been? I'm always here. And I'm always seeing the activities of Africa. I'm always learning more and learn more about Africa. How we could unite, how we could solve the problem of Africa. Learning didn't stop. Just that the activities on media stopped, but the activities on the ground didn't stop. The organization that I opened to help Africans didn't stop. I was still pushing it to make sure that I help the poor Africans, the little help that I can offer to the poor Africans. I have built up my organization. I think my last organization was in Gambia. The organization I built in Gambia, that called GPF, Gambian People's Freedom, that was registered, and we are still pushing to make sure that that organization is helping Africans, many Gambians out there, and I have been pushing that those kind of organizations, but I didn't. I only stopped the media activities, but I keep on pushing the organizations that I am using to help peoples. I didn't stop that, and I am thankful to God that God gave me that helping hand and give me the power to still keep on pushing those activities. They never stop. It's only the media activities that stop. But MAICA activities, because media is not the only way that we will use to free our peoples, but we must also open organizations where we will put our peoples together and try to tell them things that will make their mindset free, or try to do something for our peoples, try to help them. You know, so media is not the only way. As a Pan-African, you must have organizations around where those organizations will stand to help the poor masses in all around Africa, anywhere. You know, and those activities we are keep on moving since I stopped with the media activities, because media activity is just something that I did to make Africans to listen to the little wisdom that God gave me to give to Africans. That is media activity. But I should also be working hard to do something under, to make sure that Africans get what they want and Africans are helped. So I've been doing that during all this way. I stopped the media activity because my wife was pregnant. So people must understand this. Those who don't know it should know it today. I stopped the media activity. I have not been doing it because my wife was pregnant. And this month my wife will deliver, and I promise you, when my wife deliver any day, I am giving that promise today, and you people should keep the record and pack it. One day you will say, MAICA said this. I am promising Africa, and I am promising God today in front of you all peoples, that my son will be there for Africa by the grace of God, and my son will be given to Africa. It's not the son of MAICA, but the son of Africa. Yeah. And all your prayers, may God help all of us, and may God make it easier for all of us, anywhere you are as a black African. You know, I always pray for this, for God to give me a son, for my first child to be a boy who will represent me, and I will give that boy to Africa directly. I've always prayed for this, and God answered my prayers, and I thank God for that. And we will still keep on pushing my peoples, from where we stop, we will still keep on pushing. So I just came live today to make my intention best known to every African out there, to believe that I am not away, or I am not stopping what I am doing for Africa till I die. This is what the promise I give to Africa, right? And I will keep that promise. I stopped media for a little bit. I have said the reason, because I owe Africans an explanation the moment I said I give my life to Africa. So when things like this happen, I owe every African an explanation why it happened. Although it have been so many enmities around, people trying to stop what we are doing, but we will still keep on pushing, because it's not easy. Anything you started doing and nobody is there to stop you, nobody is there to try to stop you, nobody is there to jealous you, nobody is there to fight against you, then still you are not doing nothing. But anything you are doing, you see enemies coming around, trying to fight against you, fighting you all over, then you keep strong. And the moment you started conquering the enemies, the more you have experience. And that will be a time you will become lion in the jungle, indestructible. In anything you are doing, no matter anywhere you are. Pandi will come to Italy just to meet you. Okay, my brother, you will be highly welcome, my brother. Anytime you come, you will be highly welcome, trust me. You will be highly welcome in Italy, you know. Yeah. And many people told me that when your wife delivers, I will come there, you know, and they will all be welcomed. Believe me, you know, they will all be welcome, you know. Believe me. In anything you are doing in life, keep it in mind that when you are not seeing enemies coming around fighting you, when you are not seeing obstacles coming on your way, then you have to stop that thing, because that thing have no use for you. But anything you are doing, in anything, not only in pan-Africanism, but in anything you are doing in this life, and you see enemies coming, you see the enmity coming to you, you see obstacles on your way, stand firm and stand strong, and started conquering the enemies one by one. There will be a time you will become a jungle, lion in the jungle, indestructible by yourself. You will be self-made man. You will make yourself a lion, and you will make yourself a hero without even talking too much. The moment you started clearing the enemies, the more you have experience how to dodge your enemies, how to clear your enemies, the enemies that should be attacked, the enemies that should be ignored, the enemies that should be against. You will know everything by yourself. And this is what I learned the most. There are enemies that I know they should be ignored, I ignore them. There are enemies that I know they should be fight against, I fight against. So I swear to God, if you become someone who wanna fight for Africa, not only by speaking on media, but you try to put some activities also in your work, by opening organizations, by trying to do some things to improve the Africans, the Africanism in you, you will have a big problem in Europe here, a big difficulty. Because one thing they do, they try always to make life too tight for you. They try to make you feel like you are not doing the right thing. They will try to make you feel like you are stupid by doing those things. They will try to make you feel like whatever you are doing it for zero. They will try to make you feel like what you are doing, if you don't stop it, you can never make it in life. Just to make you feel so little about the job you are doing. They know what you are doing is good, but they are trying to they will do everything to make you feel like what you are doing is senseless. And they have done that to me for a very long time. But they can only do that to peoples and win them, peoples who don't know what they are doing. But I know what I'm doing. Fighting for my peoples will always be a crime when it came to my enemies. I know the West will always see it as a crime. There are things that I did here become a crime in Europe. They say it is against the European policy. Or they will say it is against the UN policy. Or they will say it is against the country I am living, it is against their policy. So these are things that they make you feel like you are committing a crime. But if you are not strong, you will also feel like I'm committing a crime, then I will stop it. Or I will stop saying this because this is what I said and they said it is against the policy. But if they tell you it is against the policy, ask them. You must also learn about them so that you will use their own law against themselves. I remember when they told me that by telling Africans that you must tell your children, you must teach African children how to become racist to white peoples, they say that one is against the European law, the European policy, because that is bringing a hatred among race, among white race and black race. So that they said that it was against this thing, the European policy. And this is what I told them. If it is against the European policy, then why are you teaching your children how to hate black peoples? Why are you telling your children in school that black people are this, black people are that? Don't you know that you are bringing hatred among race? When you people did that, can you tell me that you people are not doing that? You white people are teaching your children how to hate black peoples. You are telling them lies about black peoples. Even though we are more stronger than you peoples, even though we are more healthier than you peoples, you still tell them that we are full of sicknesses. They should not come closer to us. You see? So this is what I tell them. I tell them that. Is that not bringing race among black race and white race? Is that not bringing hatred? So you people did that. It's not a problem. But me telling my peoples to become like you, that is a crime. You become an enemy that kill my peoples. And I told my peoples to become enemy that will kill you. And you say I'm the one who is doing the wrong thing. I am against the policy. But when you people did it, it's not against policy. Right? Whatever you people did is right. But whatever a black man did is wrong. And they told me that, no, this have nothing to do with racism. I said, no, you people are racist. That's why you people are telling me that this is against European policy. Because if your people are not racist, you know what I was saying. There are some of my videos that were even out totally on media. And they will never be seen. Trust me. Even if I try to repost them, do you know they didn't go? To the extent that when YouTube sent me an email, I think I saw that email on one of my live to everyone. When YouTube sent me that email, that one of my video where I said that Joe Biden is not a lesbian, but asking Africans to become a lesbian. Is Joe Biden a gay? Joe Biden is not a gay, and asking Africans to accept gayism. Kamala Harris is not a lesbian, but asking Africans to become lesbian. Joe Biden have children. Why don't he become gay? When I made that video,